Mystery behind Plan for a New Medical College in Farm Research Lands by J.V. Lakshmana Rao. Post independence, India has turned a big leaf from being a food shortage country to food surplus nation, and the credit goes to the Green Revolution as a result to a great extent of an extensive research that has been carried out by the central and state agricultural research institutions and the experimental farms attached to them under the auspices of Indian Council of Agricultural Research ICAR and various central and state agricultural universities. In this effort, three regional agricultural research institutions and their farms in the state of Andhra Pradesh have been doing yeoman research work. The three research institutions are located each one at Anakapalle, Nandyala, which are more than a century old, and the Machilipatnam Research Institution, which is more than half a century old. These three regional institutions are attached to the Acharya N.G. Ramga Agricultural University ANGRAU, formerly known as Andhra Pradesh Agricultural University. They have been conducting research in the region centric commercial crops like sugarcane, cotton, and rice. These three research institutions have produced several new varieties of seeds and strains of farm products and won national and international recognition, reputation, and awards. But now, their very existence in the present locations is endangered by the ill conceived move of the government of Andhra Pradesh. There is a proposal to appropriate the vast, well developed, rich experimental farmlands to locate the proposed medical colleges here. The locations of these research institutions with attached experimental farmlands and seeds and produce processing the storage structures are stated to be the lure of some rich real estate developers and landlords. A few of them are politicians themselves and their supporters. Under the grab of locating the proposed medical colleges with attached hospitals and hostels in these research farmlands, some influential real estate developers, landlords among whom are some influential politicians, trying to enrich their landed and housing properties and jack up their property prices and make huge profits. A member of farmers and agripreneurs who are being trained in the latest and advanced land water management and crop production technologies, skilled and unskilled farm workers, research scientists, and their heads are attached to these three institutes, suspect that these self interested landlords, real estate developers, and politically influential people are behind the government of Andhra Pradesh in prompting it for the issuing of a GO about locating medical colleges and hospitals in these farm research lands. They say that the government has not informed the heads of the farm research institutions and university administration and the farmers but issued the GO unilaterally about the alienation of large parcels of experimental research fields without mentioning their location in these three cities. However, the land survey numbers mentioned in the GO for the alienation and the location of the medical colleges fall in the jurisdiction of the farm research stations attached to ANGRAU. According to the GO, the Nandiala in Nandiala, the government is acquiring about 50 acres of the proposed medical college. But according to the survey numbers mentioned in the GO, these 50 acres are a part of the 120 acres which belong to Nandiala Regional Agricultural Research Station. The alienation of 50 acres of specially prepared land meant for research would cut into the research work of the institution, which specializes in developing several strains of paddy, cotton, and cereals suitable for various types of soils in the country. The soil in and around Nandiala is considered to be especially suitable for the research in growing cereals like maize, minor millets, and sorghum. Similarly, this alienation of land would reduce the number of scientists and researchers engaged in the research work and also lead to unemployment among trained and untrained farm labor force and the skilled farm workers. Ultimately, it is these farmers who would become a casualty as they would be deprived of their livelihood occupation. It is also rumored that the balance of 70 acres would be allotted for a proposal of collectorate for the newly created Nandiala district. If that happens, the research institutions would have to be shifted to a new location, and one can easily guess how much work it would involve in developing a new experimental farmland with new buildings for the station itself. The Nandiala Research Station was established in 1906, and since then it has been credited with several developing new varieties of seeds and strains as a part of research on diverse crops like cotton, paddy, sorghum, foxtail millet, Bengal gram, and safflower. The presence of medical college with its hostels, its hospitals and morgues could adversely hamper the research work and the atmosphere of the agricultural research institution which deals with a specialized area of science. But the present rich research farming land by its location is the lure of real estate businessmen who are unmindful of green environment and climate change. Local people, the farmers and the farm researchers feel that the proposed medical college can be located somewhere else rather than taking away a well-developed experimental farmland of the agricultural research station. When the newly recognized Andhra Pradesh was formed, Nandiala has been identified as an ideal location for starting a new agricultural university by Farm Scientists and Farmers Association. In 2019 parliamentary elections, Pocha Brahmananda Reddy, who contested as an MP, and the local MLA Shilpa Ravichandra Kishore Reddy also supported the localization or the location of the new agricultural university and promised to work for its realization, but now they are silent and there are no signs of efforts towards that end. The situation in Anakapalle, where another reputed regional research institute is located with an area of 150 acres, is no different. It was established in 1913 mainly aimed at holding research in developing a varieties of high yielding sugarcane, paddy, and pulses. And in the year 1981, under the National Agricultural Research Project NARP, the institutions at Anakapalle and Nandial have been upgraded and redesignated as regional agricultural research stations in order to represent north coastal zone and scarce rainfall zone or scarce rainfall zone respectively, producing wider command and jurisdiction. The agricultural research station at Machilipatnam, which was opened in the year 1965, falls under Krishna Godavari zone and caters to develop medium duration paddy varieties resistant to high salinity and remedial measures to combat soil salinity and impeded drainage in coastal lands. It is one of the 6 leading stations conducting soil salinity research in India. All these research stations have been serving as valuable farm research institutions in resolving location specific problems of soil productivity and maximum potential crop yields and transfer of technologies, therefore, to the farmers of Andhra Pradesh in particular and to the whole nation in general. Vice Chancellor of ANGRAU, Dr. Addala Vishnuvardhan Reddy, who visited recently Anakapalle Regional Research Station, has met the scientists, researchers and reporters and told them that he has been trying to explain to the authorities the importance of research farmlands and the need for safeguarding them. Dr. Reddy says that no decision has been taken by the government about allotting research stations farmland to the proposed medical college in Anakapalli. He says that he has also spoken to the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, emphasizing the need for protecting the experimental fields in the interest of farmers and research. He has also revealed that the 74 agricultural universities in India, the ANGRAU, has been ranked number 13 in the year 2019. He has also revealed that country's three-fourths of the paddy cultivated land is using paddy varieties developed by ANGRAU. Similarly, 60% of country's groundnut seeds is developed by ANGRAU. Steps are also being taken to distribute in the country at a minimum price the seeds of genetically modified high yielding sugarcane variety developed in the research stations of ANGRAU. Reacting to the GEO regarding alienation of farmlands of the three research station for a medical college, Professor Kunutur Srinivasa Reddy, President of Tirupati chapter of ANGRAU, Retired Teachers Association, has submitted a memorandum to the Registrar and Personal Secretary to the Vice Chancellor of ANGRAU, emphasizing the need to protect the interests of the three research institutions, their experimental farmlands, the scientists, the researchers, and the trained and untrained farmers. Professor Srinivasa Reddy has also expressed his apprehension that if the research work is hampered at these institutions by depriving them of the research facilities, the experimental land, that may lose the special research grants, the recognition of ICAR, CSIR, and also international agencies. He says that there is an imminent danger of withdrawal of several ICAR coordinated research projects from ANGRAU if its experimental fields of research institutions are alienated for non-agricultural purposes by the policy makers in power. Therefore, he has asked for an emergency meeting of the Board of Management of ANGRAU exclusively to discuss the issue of alienation of the lands of agricultural experimental stations of ANGRAU for locating medical colleges in each district of Andhra Pradesh and to submit an unanimous resolution to the Chief Minister before the issue serves as a convenient handle for some political parties in the state. The resolution, Professor Srinivas Reddy says, must appeal to the Chief Minister to review and reconsider the decision to alienate the agricultural experimentation land to the proposed medical colleges. Instead, the government must find suitable non-agricultural wastelands for locating the proposed medical colleges that would promote horizontal growth of new districts instead of increasing human density in the already congested cities with attendant problems of land, water, and air pollutions.